Alright, another Dokkoban stream, this time a new ride line. The Stokea ride line in set 9, so let's begin. But first, there is one card of the day. The card being a Brandgate in Harton Vogel. It's a grade 3 with 13 power and the skill is cost, counter boss 1, soul boss 1, search your deck or drop zone for one grade 3 set order and put it to your hand. If you search your deck, of course shuffle it. Once again, another set order searcher for Brandgate. Although this one is limited to grade 3s, but by chance it's also for the new robot ride line, considering that this is also a robot. But anyway, second skill, auto rear guard. Once per turn, when your set order is put to your order zone, this card gets us 5k power until the end of the turn. There was one that lets you search for any set order if I remember, but right now this is still debatable. And now to the Dokkoban stream, here's the starter of the ride line, Gentle Prince Granfia. And now to the grade 1, which also has 8k power, which is Future Lord Granfia. The skill is auto when rolled apart by Smart Wolf Granfia, you may call plant token to rear guard, aka when you ride the grade 2. Because the grade 2 with 10k power, the Smart Wolf Granfia has the skill of Count Vanguard. If your plant token's on rear guard and Future Lord Granfia is in your soul while you ride a grade 3 Granfia from your ride deck, you can ride it without discarding. Basically, as long as you successfully still have that token for one turn, you basically get to ride your grade 3 for free. Next, Levian Lord Granfia, which is the grade 3 with 13 power and the skills Act Vanguard. Once per turn, cost soul blast 1. All your plant tokens on rear guard become plant gauges, and then you call plant rose token to the back row center rear guard. All your plant gauges go to that unit. Ah yes, gauges all over again. Basically it's similar to the original dress for the overdress decks. And why you want to do that is mainly for the second skill, of course, where auto vanguard. At the end of this unit attack, cost put 5 total units of nosebleed rose tokens or plant gauges to your drop zone, and then you choose one of your rear guards and it gets plus 5k power for each card you put to the drop zone by this cost. If you put 3, stand that unit. Basically gives you a 4 big ass attack. And the idea for the deck is basically you just build up your tokens so you could call your nosebleed token, and once you call your nosebleed token, you're going to be using your tokens as basically counters for a certain type of cost. Similar to Gravidia in a way where it uses meteors for a cost. Overall, it's okay. I mean, it gives you a 4 big attack, but so far nothing super amazing. But at least you could combine some Aurora stuff here, in which we go to the Nosebleed token itself. It's a grade 0 with 5k base power and skills. Count Rearguard. This unit cannot move to any other circle, and if you have Granfia Vanguard, you activate these following abilities. When your plant token is called on Rearguard, it is put as a plant gauge token for this unit instead, and it's mandatory. This unit also gets 5k power for each plant gauge, meaning very big booster for Granfia. That's not too bad right there. And then the third part of the skill is when you would retire rear guards for a cost, and if you would be retiring plant tokens, you can discard plant gauges instead. Remember, there are some retiring costs, and sometimes you will be using plant token retires, so it's nice that now that you're losing all the plant tokens for its gauges, it can actually still count as retire for plant tokens. There is still potential for the deck, and of course future support. And into some support cards. First off, we got Halu Mushroom, grade 1, 6k power, and the skills Act Rearguard. Cost put this to soul, call up to 2 plant tokens to rearguard. If you have a Granfia Vanguard, choose one of your rearguards and gets us 5k power until the end turn. So generic enough just to call more tokens. Wow. And extra bonus if your Vanguard is Granfia. And Granfia will need that extra 5k power because those rearguards can be lacking the first few attacks. Next, Ran Originlin. Grade 2, 10k power and the skills. Auto, when placed on rearguard, you may call plant token to rearguard. Free plant token generation. And then the second skill, auto front row rearguard. At the start of your battle phase, if you have a Granfia Vanguard, you may call plant token. Once again, like the grade 1, it's pretty generic to call something, but Granfia is just an extra bonus. And getting more plant tokens in mid-battle is just very nice. And of course, those will become gauges, but those gauges will just be increasing more power. So that's it for these reveals. What do you guys think about the new Granfia ride line? Nothing super amazing yet. Of course, this is just the first batch of it, but overall I kind of like the concept of it. I mean, yeah, it does have the gauge mechanic again and then more tokens, so in a way it's a combination of a Neo Nectar and Tachikaze there, but I always like the idea of using certain other unique ways of costs. That's why I kind of like Revidia, using the set orders as costs. This time we're using equip gauges, or this time plant gauges as costs. It's not my favorite design of an archetype, but I do like its style. But other than that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.